What do you have to lose? You're living in poverty. Your schools are no good. You have no jobs. Look at my African American over here.
Trump management was charged with discriminating against African Americans and breaking federal law.
I have a great relationship with the blacks. I've always had a great relationship with the blacks.
What the hell do you have to lose?
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
Should the woman be punished for having an abortion?
There has to be some form of punishment.
A person who's flat-chested is very hard to be a 10.
Planned Parenthood should absolutely be defunded.
They said, how are you going to change the pageant? And I said, I'm going to get the bathing suits to be smaller and the heels to be higher.
You wouldn't have your job if you weren't beautiful.
How do you ban abortion? How do you actually do it?
Well, you know, you'll go back to a position like they had where people will perhaps go to illegal places.
Yeah.
But you have to ban it.
So you treat women with respect?
I can't say that either.
All right, good.
I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
In times of crisis, America depends on steady leadership.
Knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously.
Clear thinking.
I know more about ISIS than the generals do, believe me.
And calm judgment.
And you can tell them to go themselves.
Because all it takes is one wrong move.
I would bomb the shit out of them.
Just one.
I love the old days. You know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. And you can tell them to go themselves. I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible. When Mexico sends its people, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes. Blood coming out of her, wherever. You gotta see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember.
Our children and grandchildren will look back at this time, at the choices we are about to make, the goals we will strive for, the principles we will live by, and we need to make sure that they can be proud of us. I'm Hillary Clinton, and I approve this message.
They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists. I'll use the word anchor baby. This is a country where we speak English, not Spanish. I will immediately terminate President Obama's illegal executive order on immigration. You're going to have a deportation force. We have to keep the families together.
But you're going to keep them
they have to
together out?
go. But they have to go.
What if they have no place to go?
We will work with them. They have to go.
They're going to be deported. Look, we either have a country or we don't. We're building a wall. He's a Mexican.
That wall will go up so fast, your head will spin. And you'll say, you know, he meant it.
No, I'm not flip-flopping.
Everything I say I'm going to do, folks, I do, okay? Believe me.
Like Donald Trump, because a lot of what he believes, we believe in.
They are some of the most powerful and dangerous dictators, and Donald Trump seems to be impressed.
You got to give him credit. He wiped out the uncle. He wiped out this one, that one. I mean, this guy doesn't play games. We would be so much better off if Gaddafi were in charge right now. Putin's been a very strong leader for Russia.
It also is a person that kills journalists, political opponents, and
invades countries.
And invades countries. Obviously, that it would be a concern, would it not?
He's running his country, and at least he's a leader, you know, unlike what we have in this country.
You said when the students poured into Tiananmen Square, the Chinese government almost blew it. Then they were vicious, they were horrible, but they put it down with strength. That shows you the power of strength.
Saddam Hussein was a bad guy, right? You know what he did well? He killed terrorists. He did that so good. I want wealth to stay in America.
He is giving a huge tax cut to the wealthiest families.
The idea
that cutting taxes on the very wealthy is going to trickle down, is somehow going to help the middle class. We tried that under George W. Bush. We went from a budget surplus to a huge deficit.
Trump also reiterated his plan to cut corporate income taxes to 15%.
Lowering the rate to 15% is not designed to help that small business owner. It is a huge, huge tax break for the most well-off.
He wants to eliminate the estate tax.
What Mr. Trump proposed is a big give back, more for the higher income families who deduct at a higher tax rate.
I'm really a good businessman. I'm so good at business. Oh.
You ever heard of Trump Steaks? You ever heard of Trump?
You know what? You know what?
All
Take a
of
look
these
at Trump
companies
Steaks.
he's ruined. Whatever happened to Trump Airlines?
Trump Games, Trump Travel, Trump Ice.
Trump Magazine, which folded. Trump World Magazine, which also folded.
And Trump Mortgage.
It's a great time to start a mortgage company.
Trump corporations have declared bankruptcy 4 times. Lenders to your companies lost billions of dollars.
I am the king of debt. I do love debt. I love debt. I love playing with it.
Those who do not believe in our Constitution or who support bigotry and hatred will not be admitted. Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims.
If you are saying he can't do his job because of his race, is that not the definition of racism?
No, I don't think so at all. We're building a wall. He's a Mexican.
They're rapists.
If you become president, you might try to appoint justices to overrule the decision on same-sex marriage?
I would strongly consider that, yes.
Donald Trump is facing some backlash for a tweet that included the Star of David.
Will you condemn David Duke and say that you don't want his vote or other white supremacists?
I don't know anything about white supremacists, so I don't know. Sometimes, in the heat of debate, don't worry about it, little Marco.
Gentlemen.
And speaking on a multitude of issues, a total and complete shutdown of Muslims, you don't choose the right words. She's a disgusting pig, right? And believe it or not, I regret it. If you look at his wife, she had nothing to say. Maybe she wasn't allowed to have anything to say.
Do you regret at all engaging in this back and forth with the cons?
I don't regret anything. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Well, do you regret saying that?
You know, I like not to regret anything.
They're rapists.
Do you regret saying that specifically?
No, not at all.
Do you want to apologize for anything?
No, I don't apologize.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
What I say, and oftentimes it's fun, it's kidding, we have a good time.
I said nothing wrong whatsoever.
So,
We're building a wall. He's a Mexican.
Do you regret making it personal with the judge?
Look, I've had very, very unfair decisions. To look back and say, gee whiz, I wish I didn't do this or that, I don't think that's good. I don't even think, in a certain way, I don't even think that's healthy. What I say is what I say.